what's good, and welcome back to my channel. It's Jay Nicole K. Ishmael with no A. Ishmael with no A. I had to say that clear. It's Jay Nicole Ishmael, that is me. And as y'all can see, I ain't getting all fancy today with the angles and whatnot, none of that. I just wanted to film this video real quick, and I have my computer behind me, so when I'm looking up, like up here, that's me looking at my computer. As you can see by the title, what we're gonna be talking about today, good questions to ask on an interview. It's my last semester, so don't mind my hair. I think it's just the angle of the light that make it look like it's dusty. I'm in my last semester of college, undergrad, period. And I just wanted to share more of the things that I've learned, because I don't think I did that much on this channel. And that's kind of the whole point of me making my channel, like to keep track and all that stuff. We just gonna keep it pushing as soon as I find this file. Okay, so if my tongue look white, that's because I'm eating ice cream. Broke college struggles. I have 1 cup left and I don't have any real cups because I had bought some, but they at the crib and I have not been able to go home this whole break, and I don't see me being able to go home, so I had to cut this bottle so I could save my 1 cup. Struggles. These questions are ones that either I got some of them from this YouTube woman. I'm gonna have to just link her in the description because I have no idea what her name was. I was watching one of her videos, so some of them might come from that. I didn't sort them out to know which ones I made up versus the ones that I got from her, but I know some of these like derived from hers. Some of them was 100% mine and some of them were 100% hers. Mine are mainly geared towards what I'm trying to do after college, or not trying to do, what I'm going to do after I graduate, which is to be a teacher. But I do believe that a lot of these can help in any field, like any at all. So like when they ask you,
do you have any questions?
Yes, you have questions. You have a whole list of them. So there's 5 categories. I mean, you can see how they will be relevant to you. So I'm not going to keep saying which ones is geared towards me and which ones is blah, blah. Category 1 is safety and classroom management. Category 2 is past/present. 3 is personal assessment and experiences. 4 is innovation, and 5 is the future. So I have 3 to 4 questions under each, and I'm gonna just run through them. Basically, this ain't gonna be no long video or nothing because you're here for the nitty and gritty. So safety and classroom management. What are the protocols for discipline in the classroom so that you ain't just going off the deep end doing what you want to do, because that can get you in trouble? How do they differ for this district? And they can say yes or no if it does or if it doesn't. Like how often do you conduct safety drills? I know I got that one from that YouTuber. What are average class sizes? This is now the category of past/present. How often do you provide professional development for teachers? I got that from that YouTuber. That's a really good question. This is one that I came up with. How has COVID enhanced and challenged? Those are 2 different things. The innovation of this school. Is there a LMS? So learning management system, basically like Schoology, Blackboard, Google Classroom, all of those type things. Is there a learning management system that majority or all of this school uses? Are educators free to explore other systems within their classroom? That's the last question in past/present. Personal assessment and experiences. So this is like when they get to, talking about themselves. It's always best to have somebody start talking about themselves, because it shows that you care, even if you don't. Personally, I do care because I just like to know stuff about people. It helps me better gauge how we gonna interact, because if I don't know, then I don't know. Back to personal assessment and experiences. What is your favorite thing about working here? I just had an interview today for Walmart because $17.50 an hour. I asked him that, and I wanted to ask him this other one, which is the next question, but I forgot. But the next one is, what was something you learned about being here that differed from what you expected? I made it up. I didn't get it from nobody, but if somebody else said it, oh well, it's a good question. I put it on here because the way I worded it, it could be positive or negative for however they decide to answer. It's not a positive or negative question that differed from what you expected. Not that was worse than you expected, that was better than you expected, that differed. That could be good or bad for them. What is one thing that stands out for the majority of the student population here to you? Because everybody, they notice different stuff. 4th category, we almost done, y'all. Like I said, it's not a long video. Innovation, because it matters. Based on past observation, what is the parent involvement with blank and blank activities? Now for me, it's catered to things that I have not personally seen parents be that active in, which is band and choir. They all about them football games, and that's it. So that for me, for my profession and what I'm going into, that's a very important question. What is the school culture like? If you never been there, I mean, even if you're going somewhere where you've been before, like you used to go there, like if I was going to the high school that I went to, it probably would change from when I was there 4 years ago to what it is now. And the last one in innovation is, what does the student body pride most about going to this school? I feel like they're doing donuts. As long as they don't hit my car, my truck, we good. Last but not least is the future, because that matters. That's not even what it says. Does this school have any established pipelines with colleges? Sports, college, band. Sports, choir, band. Those are the main 3 things that you can get a good scholarship in based off of just talent, not grades or test scores and stuff like that. So having pipelines is what, I don't know what else other people call them, but it's like most of the people who graduated from this school goes to this college because these specific people helped them get to that college, because these people have a connection with each other to where I help you, you help me. Get what I'm saying? Catch my drift? Yeah. This other one is kind of like the one I just said. Is the school open to pipeline affiliations and collaborations with schools nearby and colleges? That's a good question. It's kind of long. It sounds like a run-on, but I don't think it is. Especially when you're speaking it. Nobody cares about no run-on sentence while you're talking. That matters because if they don't have any pipelines, then you're asking them, are they open to having one? Because you don't know. They could have tried it in the past and they so against it now. So they don't have any now and they ain't trying to get none in the future, but you wouldn't know that until you ask, instead of you getting in trouble for trying to do it anyway. And the last question that I have on here, what direction is the school's overall goal or focus for post-graduation options for students? Not everybody's trying to go to college, which is nothing wrong with that because, baby, these other professions and other fields and trades and all those things be making more money anyway. But that's not what everybody's trying to do. So if a school is not supporting the other options, that's a good thing to know, because that's where you can make a difference if you care about it, unless that's just not something that you could do. Like for me, I can't help you with no other post-graduation options other than going to college, because that's all I did. So I wouldn't be able to tell you nothing different other than to help you try to gauge which one works best for you based off of my experiences and what you feel like works best for you. I can't tell you how to weld something or how much you can make in that because I don't know. I didn't do it. Like I said, good question. That's the end of this video. I don't know if y'all found it helpful at all. I think it's good information, so I'm gonna post it. Thank you for watching this video. Peace and chicken grease.